are telling you now about the 4th annual It's in My Blood Awareness Walk in 5K Run. It steps off this Sunday at Delaware Park.
Joining us now are Angela Sorello and Jessica Graham with the Western New York Blood Care Foundation to talk more about it. Thanks so much for coming in. If you don't mind just starting off, whoever wants to start, just sharing a little bit about the foundation and what you guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. So Western New York Blood Care is a comprehensive care center located right in downtown Buffalo that treats patients and their families who have blood disorders. So that includes bleeding disorders like hemophilia and such. And when I say comprehensive care, I mean they have nurses, physical therapists, hematologists to really be able to help patients as they go through their journey in dealing with their diagnosis.
We understand that there's a local and a national blood donation shortage. Is that one of the things that you guys advocate for?
We actually do not have anything to do with blood donations. We are not considered a blood bank, but given that our patients do have bleeding profiles, sometimes in rare instances they may require an infusion, but thanks to better technology and advances in treatment, our patients are living a much healthier, safer life.
That's excellent. So this is the 4th annual 5K for this. Can you share a little bit more information about the walk, how people can participate, and what this raises awareness for?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can go ahead and sign up. They can go to the website. Just go ahead and Google Western New York Blood Care if they want to get signed up. I believe the walk starts at 10 on Sunday and the 5K at 9 a.m. And we're just really trying to raise awareness. Myself, I have a mild bleeding disorder. My son has a severe one, and he's actually been a patient at Western New York Blood Care all of his life. And we're just trying to get the word out there because a lot of people, especially with milder forms of bleeding disorders, aren't even necessarily aware that they have one. And on average, they say, in particular with the one that my son and I are affected with, it can take 16 years for especially a woman to get diagnosed with it. So we're just trying to get the word out there, let people know about it, because in the meantime, until people can get connected with the right kind of providers who can really help them, unfortunately they can deal with a lot of medical issues as a result of it.
And what are some of those providers, and how do people go about getting screened or tested for any of this?
So many of our bleeding disorders are inherited. So sometimes we see generations of families come through our center, and part of having the walk is to celebrate their resiliency and strength and share their stories with our community. But unless you yourself have a bleeding disorder or know someone, a lot of times we're kind of not in the know. So we are in the medical corridor, and we have a big blood drop on our building, but it is oftentimes filtered through like an ER setting or a hematology setting where patients will get referrals, or sometimes if a new baby's born and there are some bleeding issues, or maybe a mom that delivers and has some postpartum issues with bleeding, that's how they get connected, and sometimes through word of mouth that can share their stories.
I can imagine it's also rewarding for those who are there, Jessica, kind of similar like yourself, where you're hearing other experiences that are close to what you went through and know almost that you're not alone.
Yes, absolutely. We deal with a lot of things that, really most people have no experience with. Anyone with a serious medical condition can understand how challenging that can be because you don't really know it unless you live it. So it's always a wonderful opportunity to get families and patients together to get to know each other, connect, and then hopefully be able to lean on each other. Western New York Blood Care does great patient organizations, and part of this walk helps to go to support that as well, so that people know that they have not only great providers to lean on, but other families and patients as well.
That's great.
Oftentimes we see grants and programs that help support and getting the message out and addressing these types of awareness deficiencies. Is that something that you think is in this field?
We do have several grants that we offer throughout the community in hopes to capture and create interest in hematologists coming to the Buffalo area. Non-malignant or benign hematology is kind of becoming more of a rarity in this area. So we do offer scholarships to our patients and research grants, so in hopes to gain more interest and also spread awareness.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And they've also been partnering with University at Buffalo for what they call the Health Mentors Program, where patients, I've had the opportunity to participate numerous times, will go in and actually work with medical students there so that they get a baseline understanding of bleeding disorders, symptoms like heavy periods, excessive nosebleeds, excessive unexplained bruising, those sort of things, so that they get a better understanding of these things and hopefully manage to get them interested in hematology, but if nothing else, make them more aware, because who knows what connections they'll make in the future. So it's a fantastic program.
Absolutely. One more time before we let you go, if you don't mind just quickly sharing the details of what people need to know for this weekend's 5K.
So you can sign up on our website, westernnewyorkbloodcare.org. The link is there. We will be located on the St. George Orthodox Church side of Delaware Park between Nottingham and Amherst Street. 5K run starts at 9, walk starts at 10. You don't have to be a runner. Just come, support, have fun, and yeah.
All right. Looks
Thank
like
you
we
both so
already
much.
have an excuse to look forward to the weekend, right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
very much so.
All right. Very good.